Hello, and thank you for joining us for this tutorial on how to cast off in pattern. This is a very stretchy cast off. It's ideal for socks, toe-up socks. You can see here I'm just doing a little sock. For this full tutorial, toes, heel, picking up stitches, you know, doing your ankle, leg, all this kind of stuff, please visit my blog. It's knittingknotsblog.wordpress.com. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. You can do it with a needle or you can do it with a crochet hook. I'm going to show you how to do both ways. I prefer doing it with a crochet hook. It's much simpler, but if you're more comfortable with your needles, we're going to show you that too. So as you can see, I already did it here, and you can kind of see how it follows the pattern. The knit stitches are knit, the purls are purled, and it's very stretchy. It's great for the top of socks. So we did one side already. We're just going to put this one back on our needle here. And as you do this, you're going to wrap the stitch from the back to the front for your knitting side. Knit that stitch and pass both of those over just like a regular cast off. Knit or wrap the stitch from back to front, go through and knit as normal and pass both of those stitches over your needle. For doing this cast off, I do my purl stitches differently because it doesn't matter for the next row if they're twisted or not. So I do this a little differently, but you'll see here. So for the purl side, you wrap it from the front to the back and purl the stitch. So here you go. And right off of the needle, pulling up. Do it one more time. From front to back, purl this, and pass both of those stitches over your needle. Now I'm going to show you how to do it with a crochet hook, which makes life so much simpler. You won't even believe it. Here it is. I usually use a crochet hook that is the same size as the needles I'm using, you know, in diameter, or one size bigger. If you want it to be really, really stretchy, you use one size bigger. Okay. So just like in the knit before, you go from back to front. You're going to put it through here as if you're going to knit it, pulling that stitch through, and then you pull it through both of your stitches here. Again, wrap it from back to front, go through, pull it up, and then pull that through both of your stitches. Looks exactly the same. See that there? And for the purl side, wrapping it from front to back, and you're going to do this going from the back, the front. Now I just put it behind the needle and push it through like so. Still going to come up with this nice little loop here, and then you pull that through the two stitches. From front to back, pull it through. Do it again with your knitting, back to front, pulling it through. You can do it all at one time, or you can pull it up. Oops. Pull it up and then pull it through. I find that for the knitting side, at least, it's a little bit easier to just do it all at once. Okay. Oh, slip that off. These needles are so big and stuff. I don't normally do socks with, obviously, with this big, huge yarn and needles, but just so you can see it really well, that's what we're doing today. So to do your purl again, there you go. From the back as if you're going to purl it. Push it behind the needle and push it through. There you go. Front to back. Excuse me. And there you go. And then for your tie off here, you know, you're going to finish it off, and I usually cut this off and then with a needle pass it through here and then back down into this stitch and then, you know, weave in my end down the front of the rib. So there you go. It's a nice, cute little thing, and you can see it a lot better with smaller needles and smaller yarn. But that's the tutorial. Thank you so much and have a great day.